Marcus, Arsenal's first blip in the perfect season so far. What did you make of the game, honestly?
Well, I mean, I think we still were in control of a lot of the game, but we knew sooner or later this sort of thing would happen. I think we felt a little bit of the injury problems. We didn't lose the players from the injury, like Odegaard and Ben Wyatt and Ramsdale, but maybe they weren't fully up there. And so I think we felt that a little bit. Going into the game, I would have expected Manchester United to hit us on the break. That was their attempt, and we had to cover for it, and unfortunately we didn't do that. So that's going to happen.
Good. The disallowed goal, the very first goal. What did you the disallowed goal? What did you make of it? Foul, no foul? What did you make of the whole thing? You're talking about some clean of it.
Yeah. So I think the issue there is, it's fine if it gets called a foul on the field, and Tierney's looking right at it, and he could have called it on the field, but he didn't. And so the rule for VAR is supposed to be a clear and obvious error. And so on review, first of all, Tierney's looking right at it. He doesn't call it. Then secondly, he has to go look at the screen and spend a bunch of time there and whatnot. So it just doesn't seem like it's a clear and obvious error. And so it shouldn't have been overturned. Whether or not it was in fact a foul or not, it's irrelevant, right? At that point, it's about whether or not it's a clear and obvious error. And it wasn't. And so that's unfortunate. And goals change games, right? So you could say, we still would have lost 2-3, but goals change the way the games happen. So if we would have had that goal, I think things would have been a lot different going on the rest of the game.
Coming into the game, everybody was like, this is not a real test for Arsenal. Everybody was always saying, Arsenal have not faced any big team so far. And, you guys played very well, I'll be honest. You just didn't get the job done, which is very important. What do you make of this for Arsenal? Do you think it was just a blip, or you think when you come up against big teams, they won't be able to do it?
No, I think it's mostly a blip. I think, again, partly due to injuries, partly maybe due to some refereeing decisions. I'm not going to put too much stock into that, though. But I think more so, this is our first game in like a midweek, with having a midweek game, and I think that created some issues for us. There were maybe some tired legs. Yeah.
Did you play Villa last week or something?
We played on Wednesday, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you guys played on Thursday too. So I mean, it's true for everyone. It wasn't unique to us, but we got a few injuries in that game that we weren't even sure we were going to have the players. We had the players, but I don't think they were 100%. So that thing's going to happen. But yeah, I think it's just a blip. We'll get back on track. We got Zurich in the Europa League, which I assume we'll rotate a bit for, and then Everton at home, and we should be able to get back on the horse there.
What did you make of Manchester United though today? What did you make of them? After their poor start to the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did exactly what I expected them to do, other than the first 10 minutes, right? They controlled the ball in the first 10 minutes. But after that, it was mostly Arsenal in control, but United looking dangerous on the counterattack. And I don't think that's the way that Erik ten Hag wants Manchester United to play, but I think given the players that you have and given where you are in your project, that's what we would expect. I mean, that's how you guys played before. That's what people like Rashford are good at. So we just had to be better prepared for it, and unfortunately we weren't. So. All
right, then my last question for you. Were you happy with Arteta, maybe the selection or some subs? Do you think he could have done anything different to give you guys a better chance, or you think he was okay?
No, I think I probably trust what he did. Again, maybe the one question was whether or not, given maybe how sore someone like Zinchenko or Odegaard was, whether or not they even should have started the game. I don't know, though. I don't have a good basis to judge that. I think I loved the 3 attacking subs when we were down, though. I think that was a statement of intent from Arteta, and this is not the first time he's done something like that. Right. So I appreciate that, and I think it showed the team, hey, we got to attack. And it didn't work out this time, but I appreciate that that's what he wanted to push the team on to do.
All right. Thank you so much, Marcus.